Northeast Radio SD News for Thursday, February 5th, 2026. Your news this hour is brought to you by Aero Products, your local bridge to better business. Aero Products is Watertown's locally owned point of sale, credit card processing, and local service for small businesses. Find out more at aeroproductswtn.com and follow them on Facebook at Aero Products. South Dakota state health officials are sharing a small quantity of good news this flu season. The latest mid-season update from the Department of Health shows that while the virus is active across the state, severe outcomes are currently trending below historical averages. So far for the 2025-26 season, the state has recorded just over 9,300 confirmed cases and 10 deaths. That is a significant decrease compared to last year, which saw nearly 22,000 cases and 65 deaths by the same point. Historically, South Dakota flu seasons peak during the first week of February, so health officials say now is not the time to be complacent. They continue to emphasize the importance of annual vaccinations for everyone aged 6 months and older. For those who become ill, antiviral medications are available to reduce the severity of the illness. You can track real-time local data through the South Dakota Influenza Dashboard. In Watertown, a local organization is working to make sure no one falls through the cracks. Coddington Connects, led by President Sarah Faust, has grown into a unified hub, partnering with over 45 agencies to streamline social services. The organization's website, CoddingtonConnects.com, serves as a one-stop shop for residents seeking help with housing, childcare, and food insecurity. They are currently launching a childcare survey to better understand whether local families are struggling more with access or affordability. To fund these efforts, Coddington Connects is hosting a mystery dinner theater fundraiser at 2nd Street Station on February 19th, 20th, and 21st. The interactive sibling rivalry show includes a 3-course meal. Early bird tickets are available for $35 through this Sunday. The price increases to $40 after that. Whether you want to volunteer or enjoy a night of improv, you can find more details at CoddingtonConnects.com. Get your daubers ready. The Lions Club and the Watertown Figure Skate Club are teaming up for a high-energy fundraiser this March. Community Bingo Night returns on Tuesday, March 10th at 2nd Street Station. Doors will open at 6 p.m. with the first game kicking off at 6:30. Attendees can enjoy dinner specials on site while competing for various prizes. All proceeds from the evening directly benefit the Topic Ice Productions Theater on Ice Nationals teams. Theater on Ice is a unique branch of figure skating that combines technical skill with the creative storytelling of theater and dance. The funds raised will help these local athletes cover the costs of preparing for national competition. It is a great way to support youth sports while enjoying a night out with friends. For more updates and event details, follow the Watertown Figure Skate Club on social media. The South Dakota Department of Health is issuing a public alert following a confirmed case of measles in an adult resident of Grant County. Health officials warn that the individual visited several high-traffic areas in Millbank and Brookings while infectious late last month. Exposure sites include the Millbank VFW and Sly's Steakhouse on January 30th. On January 31st, potential exposure occurred at the following locations: Brookings High School during a wrestling tournament, the Larson Ice Center, and Pints and Courts. State epidemiologist Dr. Joshua Clayton advises anyone at these locations to monitor for symptoms such as cough, red eyes, and a blotchy rash for 21 days. If you develop symptoms, stay home and call your doctor before arriving at a clinic to prevent further spread. Officials recommend checking your vaccination records as 2 doses of the MMR vaccine typically provide lifelong protection. A magical night is coming to Joy Ranch, and a local donor is making it easier than ever to help out. Mallory Olson, event coordinator at Joy Ranch, has announced that an anonymous donor will match every $50 sponsorship for the upcoming Night to Shine prom. Part of the Tim Tebow Foundation's global movement, Night to Shine, is a specialized prom experience for individuals with special needs aged 14 and older. This year's event is scheduled for next Friday, February 13th. While the matching gift helps meet the around $18,000 fundraising goal, the ranch still needs about 50 volunteers to serve as paparazzi, makeup artists, and buddies. Looking ahead, Joy Ranch is also preparing for a new cowboy prom in May and the completion of a new indoor facility to enable year-round programming. To donate or sign up for volunteering, visit joyranchofsd.org. Fire crews in Ortonville successfully contained an early morning blaze at Casey's General Store this Wednesday. Firefighters arrived at the scene around 4 a.m. to find heavy smoke pouring from the roof. Ortonville Fire Chief Kirby Athey reports that a rapid multi-agency response, including support from Big Stone City and Odessa, allowed crews to keep the flames confined to the kitchen area. While the kitchen suffered the most direct damage, the entire facility has sustained significant smoke damage. The scene was officially cleared at 4:15 a.m., and the Minnesota State Fire Marshal is currently assisting with the investigation into the cause. No injuries were reported, but the store's inventory is still being assessed for damage. Residents looking for more details can find a full report in next week's edition of the Ortonville Independent. Your news this hour is brought to you by Aero Products, your local bridge to better business. Aero Products is Watertown's locally owned point-of-sale credit card processing and local service for small businesses. Find out more at aeroproductswtn.com and follow them on Facebook at Aero Products. Read full in-depth stories online at northeastradiosd.com. If you enjoy our daily news recap podcast and live interview uploads, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter delivered straight to your inbox every morning at 6 a.m. With today's local and state news from Northeast Radio SD Studios in Watertown, South Dakota, I'm Steve Jurens.